What's up, you guys? Steve here with another unemployment update regarding enhanced unemployment benefits. And we've now received word that there's a couple of states that are going to be extending out how long you can claim that unemployment benefit. We also have word that there's one state that's going to be shortening it. And I also have LWA updates if you're in one of the 7 states that still have to pay out their claimants. So I'm going to get you caught up in this video on the latest as of today, Monday, October the 26th. And if you like that, before we dive in, if you could just do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. Smash the like button. I would appreciate it. Like button, comments, and sharing these videos with people you know that might need to hear this helps out the channel. Thank you so much. And also be sure to smash the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload, you can be notified. And follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. But now let's dive in to the latest on what's going on with enhanced unemployment benefits. All right, you guys. So first, let's start off with the state of California, where they're reporting that widespread fraud through unemployment is actually going to be putting a halt to distributions for claimants. They said that 350,000 debit cards with unemployment money for claimants have been frozen because they believe they're tied to fraudulent claims. They're saying that the problem is so bad in California that since March till now, they've given out over $105 billion in money out to claimants, and a lot of them they believe are fraudulent. Now, they say that they believe it's coming from the PUA program, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program that came from the CARES Act. They said this makes people eligible that weren't before so that way they could collect money as well. But they said a lot of people are taking advantage of this program and are making claims when they shouldn't have, and they're collecting money when really this should be going to people that are hurting for unemployment at this time. Now, they're saying that there is 1.1 million claims that they are backlog on in the state as well. And this is going to further add to the backlog as they're halting distributions. And they're saying that they're not even going to be able to get to some of these claims until January. So right now, the state of California is working on that. But if you're in California and you're having issues with unemployment, it looks like they've got a lot of issues they're trying to work through at the time. All right, you guys, so if you'd like to read that report for yourself, I have a link in the description below so you can go ahead and read that. And now I'm going to talk about another report, link in the description below, on New Jersey, where they're saying something that's a little bit concerning, which is if you do not receive that LWA benefit in the next couple of days, it's probably likely that it's not going to be coming at all. Now, I've been reporting on LWA for quite some time, so if you don't get it this week, please contact that state right away, as this report is saying that the state has reached out to people through various forms and requested them to certify, and the date to certify by was October 16th. And they're saying that if you did not certify, they are now saying it is too late and you're gonna miss out on that money. So I'm just gonna read a quote right here from the report, what it says. It says, those people were emailed, text, and called with instructions. People who did not respond to the messages and took no action were not included in the payments that were forwarded to the bank on Thursday. This program is for the people who were unemployed due to COVID, so the attestation was required. All right, now before you get concerned, there's also another quote in here where it says most people were eligible for the $300 FEMA payments, had already attested, and they were unemployed due to the COVID-19 and didn't have to do anything further to get the payments. However, they're saying there were a few people that they did require that from, that for whatever reason they didn't have any certification or attestation from them, and they requested it, and they requested that they do it by October 16th. If you are concerned that you might be one of those people, you haven't collected all your payments or you haven't received anything yet, and you don't receive it in the next couple days, you might want to reach out to the state right away. Once again, link in the description below to that article for New Jersey. Now we're going to talk about a couple of states that are actually going to be extending or shortening the duration for which you can claim unemployment. So first we're going to start with Iowa, which is going to be ending their extension for unemployment. It says that they're doing pretty well, unemployment is dropping, and things seem to be improving for the state, so they're going to be reducing down how long claimants can claim that unemployment benefit. Also, we have Washington, D.C. They're going to be extending out for an additional 7 weeks. So if you are unemployed in Washington, D.C., you can now claim an additional 7 weeks of unemployment. Same goes for Michigan. They're saying they're going to be adding an additional 6 weeks on that. So if you're unemployed in Michigan, before it was 20 weeks, now it's going to be 26 weeks. And Louisiana is going to be adding an extension out until the end of the year. So if you're unemployed in Louisiana, you can now make claims out until 2021. So it looks like a lot of states are determining that their condition is that they need to extend unemployment for their claimants. Now, if you have any updates on your state, please leave them in the comments down below so that way I can share them with others as well. I try my best to make sure to get the most recent and current information so that way you can have it here on the channel. But now we're going to dive into the LWA for the 7 states that are still waiting to receive that. There are still 7 states from the president's executive memorandum back in August that have not received that $300 per week on top of the unemployment benefits, retroactive for the weeks ending of August 2nd out till September 6th. So I'm going to go ahead and cover that right now in no specific order. So we're going to start off with Kansas. Final weeks of payments are going out right now. So if you're in Kansas and you're waiting to receive that LWA benefit, it should be arriving very soon. New Jersey, payments have started, and we just heard that report that you should be receiving it in the next couple of days, and it should come in a lump sum. Now, if you have not received it and you're concerned, definitely, like I said, reach out to the state, New Jersey Department of Labor. Vermont, the Vermont Department of Labor has messaged out that 3 more payments were approved and they should be sent out this week. So keep an eye out for that if you have not received it. Arkansas, 3 weeks have been paid. We are now hearing that the state will be sending out an additional 3 weeks of payments this week. So if you're in Arkansas and you're waiting for that last 3 weeks of payments, keep an eye out and be sure to let me know when you receive that so I can go ahead and share that update. Kentucky, payments have started. If you haven't received anything yet, you need to contact the state because payments have started for the state of Kentucky. Nevada, 3 weeks have been paid. 3 more weeks of payments will follow for a total of 6 weeks. However, we don't have any word on when that will be going out. If you get any updates for the state of Nevada on when that last 3 weeks should be going out, if you could please let me know in the comments, that would be great so I can go ahead and share it here on the channel. And lastly, we have Alaska. Payments have not been sent out yet, and we don't have any word on any updates yet. So if you have any information as to when Alaska is going to start sending out that LWA benefit, if you could let me know in the comments so I could share it here on the channel, that would be great. I would appreciate it. Thank you. And once again, if I did not read off your state, if you were not one of the 7 states that I just gave an update on regarding LWA, then your state has already paid out all of its claimants. That includes California, Florida, Texas, any of them, all of them you can think about. Hawaii, they all have already started sending out payments to their claimants for LWA. So if you did not receive that, you might want to reach out to your state right away, especially because they're saying a lot of states now, the funding that they had for that program is completely depleted and gone. So you need to reach out right away and make sure that you don't get missed out because now pretty much at this point, the vast majority of states have already been paid. Well, you guys, that is your unemployment update as of today, Monday, October the 26th. And I'm going to be sure to update you guys as what's going on with the stimulus negotiations and potential executive orders coming up this week as well. This week is going to be a very big week as we enter into elections. There might be a lot of information coming out, so I'm going to be sure to share it here on the channel and let you guys know. And once again, if you like these updates, if you appreciate them, you can do me a quick favor. It'll just take a second. If you haven't already, smash the like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Also, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos to the channel, you can be notified right away. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. And also, if you might be interested in something positive and encouraging, a group of us get together on Thursday evenings at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time on Facebook at teachjesus.app and do Bible studies. Just a simple invitation, link in the description below. And also, if you might be interested in some fashionable, modest women's clothing, be sure to check out my wife's website at www.nayaellaboutique.com. Link in the description below. And also, if you'd like to get a couple of free stocks, link in the description below to the Webull app, where you can get 3 free stocks when you fund your account with as little as $100. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.